Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? Well, I have a new thing for y'all here. We're gonna build a robot. We're gonna build a robot. A robot inspired by Titanfall 2, because I like that video game. It's a good video game. And I made this a while back, but I'm gonna just make a tutorial on it here and now. Because, yeah, why not? Why not? But yeah, let me just get everything ready here for the first part of it. Alright, we're gonna build the torso first. And then I guess then we'll move on to the waist. But first off is the torso. So here's this first bit here. Very bare bones of it. 2x4 there. 2x2 in there. 2 1x4s on either side. A 2x4 on the bottom there. Then, oh god damn it, I already forgot how this went. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Yes, okay, so then we have this assembly here. It's a 2x4 thing. Another 2x4, but it's got like wedges on the side there. And then another 2x2. And then one of these 2 brick high slope deals, 2x2. And then a 1x2 with an axle hole in the middle of it. And you take this assembly. I don't care about this YouTube notification. And then we make this assembly, which is a 2x4, 2x2, fucking inverted wedge slopes, and a 1x2 just slope there. Toss that assembly off to the side. Don't toss it too far, that almost went off my bed. Make this assembly, which is just a 2x6 brick and 2 2x3s. This is just 3 plates because I couldn't find another 2x3 brick. Also, side note, not all of these pieces have to be the exact same as they are in here in the build. Yeah, you just put that on like that. Now we've tossed that pretty much fully to the side, and we work on... Wait, no, let's not work on the front yet. We'll work on where we're going to connect the arms in. So the bottom of it is just this. You got a corner piece, 1x2, and it's all held together by a 2x3. You put this tall ass slope piece on the 1 stud, and then this normal brick, the 2 stud, and we leave that exposed, and the spikes here are just going to be purely decorative, effectively. Next up we have 1x2 there. Don't know why it's being like that. That's going to really piss me off later. And then we have one of these bricks. Put a jumper plate there, and a 2x2 there. And then this whole assembly, which requires 1 2x4 plate, 1x4 plate. I can get this shit off. 2 of these pieces, which are a little bit hard to come by, but if you have 4 of those, then you should have it just fine, because it just 2x2, 2x2. Socket piece, tile, 1x2. That's pretty much that assembly. So that's pretty much that assembly. Put the 1x4 on there. Put that on there like that. And then put the 1x2 here on like that. And then just mirror it so you have 2 of those. Oop, Jesus. Shit. Okay, then we put these 2 little things here on those 2 little things there, like that, and then it all just nice lines up all nice and shit, and then you just get you an up view here so you can see where to put the simple enough for that assembly. Now hang on, does this go on next? This does go on. Wait, yes, this does go on next. Okay, we're doing this part now. Shit. Okay, so the base of it is this piece from a really old Jurassic World set. I don't know if they make these. I don't even know what the fuck I would look up on the Lego store to find this, but either way, 2x4, 1x2, brick any kind, not the weird serrated shit. 2 1x4s, a 1x1 cheese slope, and one of these, or just a normal 1x2. If you don't want to find that shit, and then you just make a mirror one of those. And then the eye assembly here would just be 2x4s, preferably a circle one, so it looks a little more like an eye, but you can do a square one of these jumper plates, and then 2 tiles on either side. And that makes the eye assembly. And you just sort of line that 2x2 up with that, and then it all just like slides into place. Alright. Base of the top assembly. Now, put that to the side. It's just this. Simple enough. Let me take these off. So it's just 1x4, 2x4, these brackets, 2x2s, 2 1x1 round studs, and then this whole assembly deal here to connect the hatch in. That's the top assembly there. Now we have these two, which are practically the same, except this one is a headlight brick, so it's slightly indented, and it has a little, like, stack coming out the top, and then you just have, like, a snot brick there. Any 2x2 brick doesn't have to be these weird grooved ones. And then this side is pretty much the same, except it's just got no headlight brick, and it just covers a 1x1 brick there with 2 snot bricks. And then this is what the underneath of it looks like. You got the 2x3s there, and these longer slope bits. And if you need to, you can pause during the construction of this. And then, yeah, so then you just, like, take this, kind of go at it like that, put that on top there. Oop, Jesus, that snapped off. And then it sort of all just, like, fits into place pretty nicely. Yeah. Now we put these 2 holes there on those 2 holes right there. And yeah, that is that. And now we're working on the hatch here, which is just a simple enough assembly. 2 of these, a slope, a plate, wedges, 2x4, 2x3, 2 studs, either 2 1x4s or 1 2x4 tile. Just sort of put that on there like this. Snap that into place, and boom, you got yourself a Titan cockpit. Now we're going to work on the waist. Talk about a waste of time, am I right? Anyways, this is a far more simpler assembly than the fucking monstrosity that is the torso here. Oh god, I feel like shit. Good lord. Go on, god damn you. Okay. Here's the base of the waist here. It would be a 2x4. I couldn't find any. One of those, because I had to hold these in place. One of these weird-ass 2x4 or 2x2 plates. Then just a 1x2 with a slope on top of it. Fucking this, which would just be a 2x3 or 1x3, 2's there. If you don't have it, 2x4. And then just this, which I think is self-explanatory. Put that on top of there. You make this assembly here, which again, simple enough to understand. Like that. Wait, no, it's not like that. Because, son of a bitch. Fuck. Because we have to use that blue piece right there. Basically, shove this in there like that, and then you just sort of do that. And then that adds a little nice gradient there. Got yourself a tile. This thing, a ball socket joint, and 2 big slopes. And then you just put that on there. And then put that little, oop, that's gonna fall off. No, goddamn you. And then you put that little axle into the axle hole. I said into the axle hole. Bam, now you got yourself a waist. I will say though, once we put the legs on, it's not going to be that secure. Like all the legs and arms is going to be very like top heavy and bottom heavy. So this thing will also not stand well. So anyways, speaking of legs, we'll move on to the legs and feet technically as well, I guess. All right, legs. Legs are separated into the four different type spots here, like the thighs, the knee, the sort of waist calf area, or not the waist. What the fuck? The ankle calf area. And then the feet. Yes. So first off, we have a corner piece there. Put a jumper plate or a 1x1 tile or plate there. And then just any 1x4, doesn't matter as long as it's a 1x4 brick. And then these big socket pieces. And then for the bottom part that we're going to connect to this bit here, like that, it's a 1x4, 2x2, 2x3. There's a 1x2 brick, 2x2 plates, 1x1 stud, and a 1x1 brick. If you get me. You put these 2 on there like that. And then that's that. You put a 2x3 on top. And then for this assembly, you put it could be a 2x2 sloper too of these guys. 1x1 plate, 2x3 plate. One of these weird fucking things, I don't even know what to call it. And then you just put all that on top of each other. And that's like kind of the upper thigh there. You just mirror that and then move on to the knee here, which should be easy enough because it requires another one of these, to those, jumper plate. Again, I don't know what the fuck to call this piece, but it's a piece, I think. So, and then this is like easy enough to understand. You put that on there with the 1x2. Yeah, you put that on like that. Take this, you fucking put it there. Wait, no, yes, like that. So it kind of looks normal. Next is the calf ankle beat we got going on here. We got this assembly, and this assembly, which is just 2 brackets. Slope there, you can sort of see it's the same on the other side, roughly. Oop, shit. And then you just put those, again, pause if you need to. Put those on there, and then that's the entire leg assembly. Now just onto the feet, which are easy enough. You got 2 jumper plates per little fucking, Jesus Christ, this is awesome. Each middle toe here. You got these assemblies. 2x4 brick, just a shit ton of plates. 1x2 thing there. 1x1 plate, 2x2 plate, and a 2x2 brick, if you want to. Does sort of help out the balance a little bit. Now we have our voluptuous legs here that we can put on our Titan. Just like so. Beautiful, isn't he? He's just missing some arms, which is where we're gonna go now. Simple enough arm assembly. Yes, this is just like the baseline of it. 1x1, 2x2 tile, can be 2x4 plate, some shit. Side of it here, probably show you this side of it. Yeah, and then you just put that on top like there. Now this little middle arm bit, again, it's easy enough. Just sort of put it like that. And then his final arm assembly here, his hand as well. 2x2, or 2x4, two 2x2s, a 1x1 and a, or 1x2 and a 2x2 thing here. Ball and socket joints, this assembly. And then his fucking hand here. And then that's the Titan, and I shall fully assemble him. How you put the arms on is you like put your finger on this little bit there so it doesn't fucking completely cave in the arm connection joints here, because those are only connected by 2 studs. So yeah. Now you've got yourself a pretty much just like a base model Titanfall Titan here. Who can't stand for shit, but hey, it looks the part at least. Yeah, at least it certainly looks the part. Fuck, all the plates are just breaking off. Yeah, after it's been a while, I didn't think I was still cut out for making these tutorials, but I mean, hey, here I am, I guess. It can fit a minifigure as well as a, like a normal Lego fit a minifigure, as well as a Mega Construx minifigure, if you so desire. But yeah, that was Lego. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Lego tutorials with me. Yeah, bye everybody. Yeah.